All right. So we are so excited to go live. I think we are officially live here on our channel, and hopefully everybody can hear. Number one, I believe we're good. Yes, we are. All right. So we are officially going live. When I say this is taking forever, this is like really taking forever. And it's just, technology time, all that, because, I got to do all this like late at night. But what we wanted to do is we wanted to go over some of the updates. So, number one, we got the new um, 2024 One Dope Planner in, of course, the spiral bound. So I'll give a little. We'll give a little hint. Things. There'll be like a. What do you want to call it? A more minimalistic look. We're going to keep the spiral bound though over here on the side, but we're going to go into a new planner that's more minimalistic. But real quick, just to go over the One Dope Planner. Remember, it is a digital organization planning experience. So just like having a paper planner, but instead of having a paper planner, it's all digital. So this is on an iPad. I'm using a 11-inch iPad Pro. I went down a size only because it just fits better. I do like the 12.9. It just didn't fit in like purses or brief, or like a backpack. It was just 11 is like the sweet spot. Um, we do have like an iPad mini as well. It does work. So iPad minis work. We have a couple of window planners that are on the Android. So the Samsung is like perfect actually for digital planning. I'm using GoodNotes 6. Note Shelf just came out with an update for Note Shelf 3. I do like them both. There's certain things I like better on each one of them, but I am using GoodNotes 6 on this. So let's just kind of get into it. So with the window planner, so just imagine having a 12-month planner and 7 5 subject notebooks all in one. So you got your 12 months over here on the side. So I think what I'll do is I'm doing a screen share instead of actually recording me touching like certain icons. But you got your 12-month planner. So that's over here on this side, over here. And each one of those is hyperlinked. So if we look at February, there each one of the dates are hyperlinked, the weeks are hyperlinked as well. So if you click on the week, you'll go into the weekly. This is new for 2024. I'll briefly go over that. I did some of the updates maybe on another live. But we kind of took that Hobonichi format, which and actually we've been getting a lot of feedback from this that people kind of like that format. You can do a lot of things with it. We will do a separate video on weekly planning because if you like the Hobonichi paper planning, you'll love this technique too. It's just you could do so many different things with it. All right, so that's weekly, and then we go from weekly to daily. You get really creative with this. Mel, who's one of our one dope planners, who's in our group, she uses it more for like checklists. So you could actually like redo this whole thing. I mean, it's pretty dope. All right, and then also where else? Where else? Where else? So we got the monthly, and then we go into the notebooks. So 7 5 subject notebooks. So each one of these up top, let me see if I can get a little. So each one of these is a separate notebook. So there you got 7. 2 of them we predated or pre-named. So finance and goals. You can customize it. Each one of these over here is actually a hyperlink. So if you click one of those, each one of those is hyperlinked and it goes to a specific subject in it. So you got 2 like blank pages there. Then you got your index page you can always get to, customize it, rename all your notebooks up top, templates, extra templates, blanks that you can customize. So it's just a blank page that you can customize on your own. You have your yearly, well, your homepage that goes over where all the hidden hyperlinks are, and then your year at a glance, which are also hyperlinked. So you can click that. It'll take you back to your year. I mean, your month, I'm sorry. So if you're a yearly planner, you visually want to see some things. We're going to do another update with the year at a glance as well, so you can get more into detail for people who are very particular about getting their year. But this is a great way to visually see your year. I mean, this last year, this like really helped me seeing when I had meetings and yeah, big events. Like we had a couple weddings in the family, just to make sure that I wasn't doing having any overlap or Anywho, so that is kind of the planner at a glance. I'm not going to go over too much into it after that because I want to show you all the kind of new things. So one, any planner that you get does come with a sticker book. So you'll get the sticker book, and then either that, this one is formatted for GoodNotes, but if you have Note Shelf, you'll also get the separate PNG files. Actually, everybody gets the PNG files that you can actually put inside. So these are just stickers. This is all this is. It's just a sticker. Just a sticker that can be moved around. All right, so there's that. And there's tabs. We did actually put the full sticker book in there, so if you just wanted to crop as well, but boxes, flags, dates. So there's a couple dates in here where you can use these dates. I use those a lot. So that comes with when you purchase the bundle. Here's some of the inserts. And I think this is the whole concept of having these notebooks up top, up here, is so you can insert the dope templates in there. Right. So instead of putting all the financial stuff in here and like packing this thing, because a lot of people plan those things separately, what we decided to do is to keep the templates and the inserts separate. Not the templates, I'm sorry, the dope inserts separate. So let's go over a couple that we have. So number one, the first one that was developed is the actually the we call it the 1DP, one dope planner goal setting. So just different goal setting. We changed it just recently to reflect planning in a 12-week. So we are huge proponents of the 12-week planning system, the 12-week year. It just makes sense and it keeps you focused on like three goals instead of having all these goals that you never complete. So here you go, get it done in 12 weeks. So listing all your goals, maybe these are all your goals for the year, and then you start to break them down. Have a financial goal, a business goal, maybe a health, spiritual goal, but having like three goals for 12 weeks. So the first 12 weeks, and you can actually plan out the whole year of like how you want your goals, but always just doing 12 weeks at a time, breaking it down into tactics, putting some dates. All this is hyperlinked as well. So if you wanted to go back to goal number one, it'll take you to goal one. If you want to go to your goal list, there's your goal list. If you want to look at your 12-week goals, there's your 12-week goals. So this can be inserted inside the planner or use it separate. So how you would insert it, I'm not going to go over how specifically, but like if you wanted your goal planning to go here, then you can either use your pen or you can actually use the text box, and you can put your 12-week like goal planner and just put that there. And what you would do is you would insert it from like your files. So your file section, all right, down there. So that's one of our templates. The second template is our dope devotionals. I tested this out personally because last year I was in a huge intentional journey of self-development, and I used the 12-week system, so 12 weeks at a time, and also just my being intentional about my spirituality and having my devotional. So again, your 12-week devotional affirmation journal goes over all the different hyperlinks that are hidden. Of course, you would just go through your weeks. Each week has a day, so you can see that down at the bottom. Each week has a day, so Monday through Friday or Sunday through Saturday. And it breaks down into like reflections, gratitude. Here is where you can do this was developed so people who do the 369 method for affirmations, like writing your affirmations 3 times in the morning, 6 times in the middle of the day, 9 times, towards the end. Any notes that you want to have for the day. And again, these are hyperlinked down at the bottom. So you would be on week one, and week one would have 7 days. So you would just click to the next day, and it will take you to the next day, to the next day. All right. So that is the One Dope devotional. Now, what just was launched, and this is kind of by force that had to happen, is the One Dope budget. Not sure how we were going to do it originally, but after a little trial and error, and there will actually be some more templates for this, but we just wanted to really keep it simple. Just to give you all a hint, this is uh, stay tuned. You'll probably see a one dough planner in this grayish mustard color scheme coming to you. But so it's a simple budget system, nothing overcomplicated. You have your home. Oops, you have your home button that takes you to the index page. So here you have templates. So you just have your blank template. Let me go back. You have your kind of big block template, um, aligned no page. So if you wanted to take notes, and then of course totally blank, like it's just blank. All right. So nothing like really exciting there. All right, and then also you have your different sections. So you have your yearly overview. So if you want to write all your yearly, goals, what actually happened, your debt, looking at all that from a high level perspective, your yearly expense planning. So if you know, like, if you got kids in school, you got tuition, if you have trips coming up, meetings, whatever it may be, you can put them at a high level, like expenses that you know you're going to have for that month. Big expenses, those are hyperlinked as well, going directly into that month. So let's go back to the templates here. There's also a debt snowball. These things like really work, FYI. So your debt snowball, as well as a profit and loss. So if you have a business, this is good for profit and loss. And then um, also some savings challenges. So taking, where this is a 52 weeks. So every week, this is how you can save $1,000. So this is really good for like Christmas. So like, right after Christmas, I would like do this, honestly. That way you don't even have to worry about Christmas presents. Another savings challenge of for 1,500. So these are just really, and then we just had to go big, and a savings challenge for saving 10,000, right? So, but challenges are fun, but you just, guys, people just have to know what the number is. And then again, so January, so this is really like a good place where if you have bills, especially if there's uh, fixed expenses, variable expenses, you can put due dates there. You can also, these are hyperlink. So for some people get paid like they pay their bills weekly. So this is a good way to do like a weekly expense sheet, right? So you can always go back to your month. So if and then you're gonna have to date it. So they're undated. So you just date it for you, and then that's like just week two, right? So these are undated, pretty simple. Then also there's like blank templates. So if you're working on like you could put your debt snowball for that month here. You put your profit and loss there. So you would just click on the hyperlink. So you click that one, and it'll take you to that blank page for that. And so this again, you would just customize it. So stay tuned for a video on using that. But this is like again, so let's just say this is the profit and loss page. Then you could just put this is probably not a good width to use, but you could just put like profit and loss right there, and then here is where you would place that profit and loss template. You put it right there. Or any like projects that you may be working on for like some of your financial goals. And of course, any little notes you want to put here. I mean, this is a good place to put goals for the month as well. Um, and then you have your separate pages where you can just have blank pages that you can go to. So these are also FYI hyperlinked. So this is like it's like a double hyperlinked, honestly. So these one, two, three, four, so you can um, tailor them to how you want it, but these one, two, three, four at the bottom correspond to the ones that are up here. So one is profit and loss. So if you click one, you'll always be able to get to the profit and loss page for the month of like January. So yeah, so that's the newest One Dope template, One Dope insert that has been added. But again, these can be used inside the actual planner. So like for that one, if you put budget, and this is probably not it's not that bad of a color. Aesthetically, it's not. This is where I would insert it. And again, I'm inserting it from the files. So you download it on your device. I would insert it. So right here in the plus, this is where it says import. Okay, I probably can't do it here double. This is where I would import it, right where it says import. I would import it from my files and import it right there. And it'll place it right behind here, which is pretty dope if I say so myself too. But yep, so those are the new ones. There's also the sticker book for um, the One Dope Thriver. So that's our breast cancer inspired. Of course, this is breast cancer inspired. This whole thing, but our breast cancer inspired sticker book, it'll always be $5, and a dollar of that always goes to donating to the Pink Pearl Hero to help with breast cancer awareness and supporting breast cancer Thriver. So that is one of the sticker books. There's the Crimson sticker book. Of course, this is the Crimson one, which with this color scheme. And then there's the Tiffany Blue Hue, which is actually the original One Dope planner, the OG. So we just wanted to go live really quick just to come and actually introduce our new um, One Dope insert to the family, but also that there's the goal setting guide. It is never too late to set goals. That's why we reconfigured it for the 12-week planning system. So you could just work on 12 weeks at a time, not having to just work on 12 weeks. And the one thing I love about that we love about the 12-week planner system is that you can decide, you don't have to wait to the next month. You can start like right now. Start right now. And I think that's why a lot of people don't get their goals done because they want to wait until a fresh new month. No, you can start right now. Right. And then also, if mental health, spirituality is one of your goals for 2024, this is where the One Dope devotional comes in, really to kind of center yourself, ground yourself in the beginning of the day. But not only that, just to take time in the middle of the day, just to kind of reset, refocus, because got a lot of things kind of going on in the world, so you can be purposeful and live in purpose. So yeah, the One Dope planner is pretty awesome. It is pretty dope. It is the great marriage of paper and digital, because there is science behind physically writing, writing things like that, and um, memory and just kind of all that good stuff. We won't get into the science behind it. But that is the One Dope planner. Again, it's pretty dope if we say so ourselves. Stay tuned now that we have the YouTube up and running. We also have more One Dope planner affiliates that will be sharing how they use it. Um, Make sure you subscribe and like. Follow us on Facebook as well. There's a private Facebook group that gets the announcements first. But thank you, everyone for their support and feedback as well. A lot of dope things coming. A lot of dope things coming. Some great partners that we'll have in place that'll really take this thing to the next level. So just remember, planning is dope with One Dope planner. get your one dope planner today. The biggest thing and biggest advice I can ever give anybody about digital planning in general is to make sure that you are planning every day. You got to be in this thing in order for it to work, and that's how you learn. The other way to really learn about digital planning is just to watch people do it. Just kind of watch how they plan, get different ideas, and that's what the Facebook group is for. So a lot of great things coming in 2024. Stay tuned for productivity workshops and goal planning workshops as well. And of course, a lot of great and dope things on the YouTube channel. So with that, have a great evening. I'm glad I was able to come in here really quick and I go over some of the new additions. Also, you can follow us on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, and here on YouTube as well. Have a good one. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you soon because planning is dope with One Dope Planner.